Hi guys, how are you all doing? Welcome back to my channel. So in this video I'm going to teach you how to cut and sew a female short pant with a fold at the down area of the short pant. Okay, so keep watching, and if you've not subscribed, please do well to subscribe, like, share and comment. Alright, let's get started. So first I folded my material into two places. Mind you, I am using a mercado material for this project. So I just marked my starting point, which will also serve as my waist point, and from there I'm going to place my tape on a straight line. Then I'll divide my hip by 4, my hip circumference divide by 4. I have 10.5 and I added half inch to make it 11. That is going to be my crotch point. This is the best way to get your crotch point for any size of pant you want to make. Okay, so for the hip point, and also if you want to add waistband, you just go up by 2 inches. Just add your waistband from there. If you don't want to add your waistband, just do it like that. Okay, so marking my hip point, I'm going to come up by 2 inches from my crotch point. That is how to get your hip point. So I've marked my hip point, so I'm leveling them so that you see what I'm doing. So next thing, we are going to mark the length of the short. So the length of the short, for mine, I'm going to mark 21 inches because I want the short to be very short too, but I want to fold it in. That is why I marked 21 inches. Then I divided my hip circumference by 4 and I marked it down. I did not add any allowance. I marked it from the waist point to the crotch point, then I stopped and marked a straight line. So I'm going to get whatever I have for my hip, I'm going to divide it by 3. My hip is 10.5. I divided it by 3, then add it from the hip point on my crotch point line. From the starting of my crotch point line, I have 2.5 inches. I marked it there. That is going to be my crotch point. Then on my waist point, I went in by half an inch, and from that half an inch, I'm going to divide my waist circumference by 4. I'm going to mark it down 8.5. Then I added 1 inch for seam allowance. I'm going to connect it to the hip line. So now I'm done with this. Next thing I'm going to do is to connect my crotch point to the hip point and connect from the half inch to the crotch point. So I have 13 inches here. So I have 13 inches for my crotch point. I'm going to bring it down to the thighs. That's the full length of the short, and remove 1 inch, making it 12 inches for the thigh measurement. So on my waist, I divided my waist circumference by 2, and then what I have, I'm going to mark it down to the crotch point, the center of the waist. That is going to be for my dart. I came down by 3 inches, went in and out by half an inch, then connect it to the 3 inches depth. So that is going to be for my dart, for the waist dart. So for the shorts, I'm going to connect the lines together now. So guys, after connecting the lines together, I was not satisfied with what I had here. As the crotch point, I added 1 inch for the joining allowance because 13 inches might be very small for me. I added 1 inch, making it 14 inches. Okay, so I added 1 inch. So the crotch point is going to be 13, while the thigh is going to be it's going to be 14, while the thigh is going to be 13 now. Okay, remember we remove 1 inch on the thigh. So now I am satisfied with what I have. I'm going to clean up the other one. Okay, so your crotch point, add extra 1 inch for it. If it's too much, you cut it off. So it's better to have enough allowance on your material than not to have any allowance at all. Okay, that is why I added extra 1 inch. So to get my feminine shape, or you want the thighs to be tight, you don't want to have a free pant, you can go in by 2 inches or 1.5 inches or 1 inches, depending on how tight you want your shirt to be. But I'm cleaning it off because I'm making a free pant. So now I am going to just go in by ½ inch, a little ½ inch, just for my feminine shape. I want to have a feminine shape on the short pants. And that is all for the short pants. Now let's cut it off. And that is all for the front. So let's fold for the back. So let's work on the back. I'm just ironing it for neat work purpose. Okay, so before you work on your fabric, make sure you iron it down before cutting. So placing my front piece on the back piece, after I folded the back by 2, just 2 pieces by 2, now I am going to pin it down. The front piece, I'll pin it down to get an accurate measurement. So now I'm done pinning it down. The next thing I'm going to do right now is to add some of the things. There are just few differences for the back piece. Now I'm just pinning it down, just few difference. Okay, so from the waist point of the back front piece, I'm going to go up by 1 inch like this, because because of your book dogs. Okay, then on the crotch point I went out by 1.5 inch, then I went down by ½ inch, that's 3/4 inch, then I'll connect it all the way like this to the ½ inch, then connect this one like this all the way to the waist point. Okay, just like so, then connect this one to the length of the short pants like this. Okay, that is just the difference from the front to the back piece. If you use this method, guys, you will never have any problem with cutting pants. Use this method for your short pants and your long pants. You will not have any problem, because you don't understand, guys. This is the best way to cut your free pants, okay, and even your tight pants. So guys, I'm cutting out the excesses right now. So next thing we are going to do on the back piece is to mark the darts. So I'm going to divide my waist circumference by 2, mark the center just like we did on the front piece, then I'll mark a straight line, go down by 4 inches, I'll go in by ½ an inch like this, then I go down by 4 inches. Remember, we went down by 3 inches for the front. Now for the back is by 4 inches, then connect it. That is going to be our dart for the back piece. So I'm going to notch it so that we can know where to join from the back. Okay, so now we are done. The next thing we are going to do is to cut the waistband. So for the waistband now, I am going to be cutting the waistband with my waist circumference divided by 4. That is for the length of the waistband. As you can see, it matches with the piece of the short pants. Okay, so my waist circumference divided by 4, that's the length of the band. Why the wideness is 2.5, I'm going to use ½ inch for the joining of the band. So for the side pockets, I just want a flat pocket. So I'm going to, from the waist point, go down by 1 inch or 2 inches. Okay, I went down by 1 inch now from the waist point, then 7 inches for the wideness of the pocket, then give it a notch. I'm going to do the same for the back as well, the back piece. Then after doing so, I am going to start joining the waistband on each piece of the pant. Well, I have four pieces. That's 4 pieces in total. So I'm going to be joining the waistband on each piece of the pant. So before we do that, I stitched the dart and then ironed it down before joining the waistband. So I am going to be attaching the waistband like so. Join it like that, then fold it inside, so that is what we are going to do there. As you can see, look at the ones we have worked on. The front piece, like I said before, I am going to be joining the waistband on each piece of the pant. This is what I mean. Okay, this is exactly what I mean when I said so. So I'm going to join the 2 front pieces together like so. I'm going to use 1/2 inch to join the 2 front pieces, right side facing right side. I'm going to join it following these lines like this. Then for the side pocket, I am going to be adding my side pockets as well. This is the side pocket. I will add it in front of my short pant. I'm going to go just pin it down like so. Pin this one down and stitch like that, and I'll do the same on the other side. Front side facing the front side, I'm going to pin it down as well at the front, and I'll stitch it down. Then I'll come back and show you guys what it looks like at the end of it. So I went ahead to join the back as well, the back piece. This is the back piece with the waistband, and this is what it looks like after joining the 2 sides together. Okay, so this is for the front piece, this is the front piece, and the side pocket as well. I didn't iron it before, so you see our work is coming out neat and beautiful. So guys, the next thing we're going to do is to join the side pocket to the back piece like this, and do the same for the other side. Then join the short pants together. We're going to join it together like this. Okay, I'm still pinning the side pockets down. I'm pinning it down. Wait. Okay, so once I'm done, I'm going to stitch it first. Stitch where I just pinned, then you stitch like this, no, first stitch here, then stitch like this and like this. Just close up the side pockets and stitch just the way my hand instructed, and also do the same for the other side. That place I'm pinning is my side pocket. You first of all close your side pocket, then you stitch like so. You stitch like your side pocket first, then you stitch like this and like this. So once I'm done, I will stitch my underneath like this. Okay, let me pin it down so that you guys will see what I'm doing. It's very easy to understand. Stitch it down, close it up like this, then we come back and show you what it looks like. Okay, so after closing it up, this is what it looks like. We are almost done. It's remaining the folding. So we are going to go ahead and fold that design, that folding design at the down part of the short pants. We are going to fold it by 2 like this. Fold by 1. I've folded by 1. I just want you to see what I'm doing. Fold by 1 like this. Iron it down. Iron it down. Did I iron it here? And fold by 2. Fold by 1 like this, and fold by 2. The second one you fold, and after folding the second time you iron it down. Do the same for the other side. Make sure that the length of your short pant is correct, because my length is 18 inches. I want it to be very short, so that is why I checked my length. So fold again just like you did on the other side. Check if the 2 are on the same side, then iron it down. If the 2 are on the same length, then you iron it down. Then now you're going to sew on the fold like this. you see, with half inch. Sew on a straight line around it with half inch, like that place I just pointed. Then I'll come back and show you how I am sewing it now. So guys, as you can see, I'm sewing it with half an inch on that place I pointed. With half an inch, I'm going to sew around my short pants with half an inch now. And once I am done sewing it, I will show you. I will bring it down. Okay, I will bring it down and iron it and show you what it looks like after sewing it. Okay, so guys, this is at the end result. I also added the zipper at the back. As you can see, it came out so beautiful. So after you sew with five that's half an inch, you bring it out like this, and that is all. Okay, then iron it. So this is how it looks like on my body. It's my perfect size. Okay, thank you so much for watching. See you in my next video. Bye.